my series for the Marine Corps ball inspired makeup that we're going to do. This was brought to me by Quinn. If you don't know who she is, she's in, I'll put a link below as well if you're not watching this from my channel, but if you go to my channel, there's another thing called Other Channels, and she's right there. So you guys should check her out. However, this is a look that is inspired. Really simple, really easy. It looks dramatic, but it's perfect. So if you guys like it, just keep watching it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hi ladies, so as I said in the intro, this is the look we're going for today. So the first thing I want to do, or the first thing actually that I want to mention is before you apply any makeup, make sure that you moisturize. And if you're going, as I said, to a military ball, then this is a really good product I recommend for you guys to use before you go ahead and start anything. This works as a primer if you don't have a primer. However, I have mineral makeup on right now. But this really, really works. I mean, if you put your makeup on and it looks like this right now, 8 hours later, I promise you, it'll still look like this. Because my mom uses this. This is hers. That's why it's in 300. I don't know how much it is. But however, this works fabulous. If you have greasy skin, this would completely eliminate it and give you a matte finish. So I really recommend you guys use this. But anyhow, to get started, I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I get it all around my eyelid. And underneath your eye, you want to make sure you're getting it because we are putting liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to get it in the corner of my eye and underneath my eye. Okay. And now I'm going to come ahead and we're going to be using this really, really light beige here. It's kind of a shimmery beige, so any kind of shimmery beige that you have is going to work fine. However, this one is from the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip, and this one is the light bronze in Vegas. I believe they do have this at Walmart and Target. For sure, I know they have it at Target for, I believe it's like $10, I think. So yeah, or you can order it online cheaper. So we're going to take that color and we're just going to go ahead, and I like to use the sponge applicator with these. For some reason I think it just applies a lot better when you're doing all over your eyelid. If you're doing a little tiny spot, then you can use like a brush, but I like the sponge tip applicator for it. And I'm just going to get all over my eyelid very lightly. Just like that. And then, now I'm going to come with another Physicians Formula product. This one is their shimmer strips. This one is for hazel eyes, specifically. Since you have hazel eyes, this is great. I use this all the time, even though I have brown eyes. And we're going to first come in with this kind of color right here, the second to last color. And this is like it has like pink undertone, but it's still pretty brown. Let me just so you guys can see. That's what it looks like. So we're going to use that color. If you have like a burgundy brownish kind of color, then that would be really great to do. I'm going to take this color with any kind of any kind of eyeshadow brush they have. However, I love these little small ones that came with my encyclopedia. I always use this now. So if you have anyone that's small like this, just fine. And I'm just going to apply this right here into close to the corner of my eye. I'm not going to bring it all the way up to my can't remember what it's called, but the bone there. Oh yes, and before I forgot, completely forgot all about that. I'm just going to go ahead and line my eye with a piece of tape, and you just close your eye and get it as close as you can. See if that matches. Hopefully it does. Can't believe I forgot that. And then just kind of get it all over your eyelid again. And then Again, just use it like that. Brush it on with small strokes. And now I'm going to also come back to the same exact little shimmer thing. And I'm going to use this kind of, I want to say it's like a brown with like, let me just swatch it for you guys to get a better look. It's like brown, yeah, kind of ashy brown. So if you have an ashy brown, that's really great that you guys can really use. I believe these are also $10 as well. And they come with a little angled sponge tip like that. But I'm just going to pick some of that up very lightly. And then just apply it right next to it. Very lightly as well. And the tape is coming off on me and it's annoying me so much. I don't know if I'm going to have to hold it down or what's the case. I hope not. Anyhow. And then I'm going to come, if you have any shimmery black that's not too shimmery, like it doesn't have like glitters or anything like that, then that's a really good thing to use for the next color. This one, however, is from the, if you guys can read it, I'm not sure if it'll show up. This is the Fashion Shadows, and this is from Milani, I believe, and you can get this at CVS, at Walgreens, I think. And this is the one that created a smoky eye. And we're going to come in with the third shadow here, down. This is kind of like a silvery kind of black color, because I want to make this a little bit dramatic, but not too dramatic, where it's like completely black just slapped on your eye. So I'm going to use that color. And just pick it up on my brush, tap off the excess as always. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right there to the corner. And I'm kind of going to get a little high on this. Like that, if you guys can see. Just a little high, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's too high. But as you can see, it's going to work itself out anyhow. And then like that. And this is really going to help to bring that dramatic into our eyes without like being, oh my gosh, overly done. Next we're going to use a blending brush like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and come in with this white here. You can use the white in here. Or you can use the white that's kind of supposed to be in here, but I've used it all up. Mostly all of it up. So you're going to come ahead and get a little bit of the white on your brush, on your blending brush, like this. Or any pearly white you have is going to work if you don't have a white like that. And I'm just going to put it on there and blend that black line out a little bit with the white. Or you can go ahead and take the brush you're using, if you want to make it a little bit faster, and just apply the white on the top of your eye like that, and then kind of blend it out. I'm also going to add some of this white into the inner corner of my eye. Like that, and you can use the small brush if you want to get it more detailed. But I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it underneath my lash line, in the bottom lash line, and bring it in about halfway. And now I'm going ahead and come back to the first palette we were using, and I'm going to take this really nice kind of pastel shimmery yellow here. It's not too vibrant, but it's going to get the work done, and I'm just going to go over it a little. And you really have to blend well with this. And then use the same little bit and get it in the inner part. And then get it underneath the line about halfway. So you're kind of just going over the places wherever you put the white. That's kind of where we're going here. I'm going to peel this off. And now you notice you have this really nice crisp line there. And that's the whole point. To give it that more dramatic-y, ooh la la, blah blah boom, whatever you want to call it. Can't believe I just did that, but whatever. Kind of look to it. And then we're going to line it up. We're going to come back to that black that we had. Put it in the end of the brush like that. And sort of put it in the bottom of our lash line as well. To match it up with the that black line we have going on the side. And then I just want to bring in some of that light color that we have going on in there and just kind of bring it in a little bit towards the black, just to blend it in right in the center. So it looks like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line the top of my lashes and the bottom of them with some liquid eyeliner, not liquid eyeliner, cream eyeliner from e.l.f. And then I'll come back to show you guys how to go ahead and, Then I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put mascara on. I'm using today the e.l.f. Duo Mascara, which I really, really love, in black. And then I'm going to come back to show you guys how to go ahead and do this little side wink here. It's a little bit different, a little bit unique, but it gives it that extra something, something. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that and then come back. Once I get ahead and put the eyeliner on, make sure that you tap the cream eyeliner if you're putting it in the bottom with some black eyeshadow just to set it in place. I went ahead and did the wing as well, and I'm going to show you. I just used the cream eyeliner to do it. And you just want to put it at an angle and use the tip side, this side first, and kind of swoop it in like that. And then follow your lash line, your lashes, however high they are. That's how high you want to do them. And then the bottom, you want to do the same thing. Just match it up with the line here, and sort of bring it down like that to match it up. For the lips, I wanted to keep it simple, and I went ahead and used this pink lipstick from Baby Lips from e.l.f. You can use any new lipstick you want. Yeah, that's pretty much the look. It's really simple, really easy, and I hope you guys watch it. And I'm talking really fast just because the time's running out, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.